Good evening, and welcome to Shawnee Mission East High School. Tonight's contest between the Hawks of Olathe East and the Lancers of Shawnee Mission East. On behalf of our school, the Shawnee Mission School District, and the Sunflower League, we ask that you enjoy tonight's game responsibly. Please cheer for your team in a positive manner. At the game's conclusion, please stay off the court. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our national anthem. And now, for starting lineups. For the visitors from Olathe East, the 5'11" senior, number 2, Jake Reynolds. And for your Shawnee Mission East Lancers, the 5'8" junior, number 3, Tony Friends. For the Hawks, the 6'4" senior, number 11, Robert Colbert. For the Lancers, the 6'5" senior, number 10, Andy Maddox. For the Hawks, the 6'5" senior, number 21, Charlie Bell. For the Lancers, the 6'1" junior, number 12, Nick Arringford. For the Hawks, the 6'3" senior, number 22, Mason Addison. For the Lancers, the 6'3" sophomore, number 24, Preston Reynolds. And finally, for the Hawks of Olathe East, the 6'1" junior, number 24, Kamari Armstrong. And finally, for your Shawnee Mission East Lancers, the 6'1" senior, number 30, Noah Crumble. The Hawks are coached by Jim Super, and the Lancers are coached by Sean Hare.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Harbinger live broadcast. We're here with you bringing the varsity boys basketball against Olathe East tonight. My name's Ben Henschel alongside Dalton, Reck, and Tulp. How are you guys tonight?
I'm good. How are you, Ben?
I'm ready for this game. So last week, East beat Olathe South on the road 61-51, which was an impressive win. Before that, they lost to Lawrence Free State 54-66, and then before that they lost to Lawrence 64-73. We'll see how they respond now, but coming off the win against Olathe South, they're feeling pretty good.
For sure, Ben. I think it was definitely a confidence booster after 3 losses in a row, especially rival Rock.
All right, here comes Tony Friends on the left side. Backtracks to the top of the key. Here he goes, setting up the offense now. Over to Nick Aaronsberg. To Maddox. Maddox at the top of the key. Scanning, Tony Friends. Back to Maddox, driving in, puts it up, and it's good. There's 2 points there for Anderson Maddox. And I think that's going to be one of our keys tonight, guys. We're going to have to see the Lancers try to get inside early, get those easy points while they can. They lost to Olathe East earlier this year, 55-60, and one of their biggest problems was not getting inside, and they weren't slowing down Olathe East on transition, so we'll see what happens here.
For sure, Ben, and I think we've seen as reoccurring issues. You know, really put up a great fight against Rockhurst.
And there it is. Looks like Kamari Armstrong puts up the 2 there,
leaving us tied.
As you're saying, Dalton.
And that was a big thing about Rockhurst. East was severely underestimated against Rockhurst, and they kept really toe-to-toe for them for the first 2-3 quarters.
Absolutely.
But it's absolutely about getting in there quick, and as soon as they start, you know, really drawing out, getting inside and, you know, putting stuff up for 2, East really tends to fall apart.
Maddox no good on the 3 there. Kamari Armstrong with the ball now for Olathe East. Looking inside, gets it back up. There's number 22, Mason Addison there. Addison over to Jake Reynolds. Gets it over, and that's Charlie Bell there. Looks like it's going to be East ball now. Preston Reynolds throwing it in. But yeah, we'll see what East's offense is coming in. I was curious to see exactly what it would be. Pretty slowed down, but I mean, we'll see what. Obviously, Tony Friends likes to play at a fast pace. We'll see if he can pick it up just a bit. Obviously they took some time before getting it to Maddox on their first shot that they made there.
Yeah.
Reynolds out to Friends. Tony Friends driving in outside. There's Curlbaum at the top of the key. Setting back up. Tony Friends scans. Sees an opening, drives in, back out to Reynolds. Sees an opening and gets inside and 1. Beautiful layup there from Preston Reynolds, and we'll see him shoot 1 at the line now. And that's been a consistent thing all year. Preston Reynolds really being aggressive off the dribble, getting inside quick, and really being able to finish with about as much contact as you could give him.
This is really a different East team we're looking at compared to the beginning of their season. You know, especially, we'll say that turning point was right before Rockhurst. East, you know, like Ben said earlier, they lost to Olathe East earlier, 55-60, correct?
Yes.
And they're just such a composed team looking like, you know, they're really not looking to play this. It's good. They're really not looking to play it. They have the ability with Tony Friends to play it quick, but just they're taking their time, thinking things through, you know, not just shooting it to Maddox now that Meeks is gone, and just in the hopes of, you know, making a 3.
And it's no good there, tapped out by Maddox, and they're going to call it Olathe East ball off the shot from Mason Addison there from 3. But you're very right, Dalton. Very different team from what we saw at the beginning of the year. Obviously, we saw a pretty impressive win on their first game in a tournament, but from there it was 2 losses, a win, and then 2 more losses. Really inconsistent, but they brought themselves up. They went on a 6-game winning streak at the middle of the season where they really aged as a team. All right, there's the shot.
Yep.
21 Mason Addison.
And, you know, that was another thing that we talked about and that talked to Hare and Ottmeyer, assistant coach Ottmeyer, about. It's just a completely different, and with Noah Curlbaum, a completely different team dynamic than last year with Meeks.
He's stepped into a real leading role now.
Yeah.
Meeks is gone.
This entire team is now, it's, you know, basketball, definitely a game about teamwork, but this team now for East is just on a completely different level than kind of having Zane Meeks be their sort of, their shining star leading them for every play.
There's 21, Charlie Bell taking it in himself and gets it again. That's his 2nd basket in a row. All right, there's Tony Friends now at the top of the key, scanning, calling a play. All right, we'll see what they do. All right, Aaronsburg pops out at the top left. It looks like Preston Reynolds over to Curlbaum on the right side. Tries to get it inside. Tony Friends now. Over to Nick Aaronsburg on the left side. Scans, tries to find a hole, puts it up, and it's no good. That's a try for an and 1 there, but he's going to find himself shooting 2 at the line now. Looks like that's what we've seen over the couple last plays. It's really East, moving it around the top of the key, swinging around the 3-point line, and eventually one of their drivers takes it and tries to go up, draw a foul, and it's been working pretty well.
Yeah.
They're down 1, but they've been able to score consistently. Beresford hits the free throw there.
For sure, and I'm glad that we're seeing this kind of different dynamic like we've always talked about. But it is something that, you know, later in this game, depending on how they're doing, they need to keep that composed mindset, because you saw, like against Rock, in that last quarter, it's just they start panicking and trying to take these threes early on because they're down.
Absolutely.
It's good.
All right, Nick Ahrensberg hits the free throw there. 7-6 Lancers, and here comes Olathe East.
So if these Lancers can keep themselves composed and keep, you know, scan for the opening at the top of the key, look for the drive in, I think we should see some success from them.
Swing outside. There's Sam Carroll over to Kamari Armstrong. Armstrong takes a dribble back out. Number 42, Andrew Sonner with the ball. Looks like over to Sam Carroll. Trapped. Back to Armstrong, takes the three. No good. The rebound, and powerful one at that, and that's going to be a foul called. Looks like on the Lancers. Coach Hare not too happy about that one.
No, sir. Coach Hare, known as the very lively coach.
Very lively indeed.
All right, the first free throw from Charlie Bell is good. And no good on the second off the back iron. Fighting for the rebound there. We're going to call it a Olathe East ball. Hare definitely not happy right now. Those are two plays that really should have been hustle plays by East.
Yeah.
They should have grabbed that rebound and they should have been there for the ball. But obviously they've got they're a bit smaller of a team compared to Olathe East. We can already see. And there it's good by number 21 Charlie Bell there. Tony Friends taking it up quickly, trying to combat their height with some fast-paced offense. Out to Preston Reynolds. That's a great pass, but no good. Kamari Armstrong up this. And he hats it and one. Kamari Armstrong with the athletic layup there. And that's going to be 7-9 now. Olathe East, and Armstrong will be shooting one. But that's an automatic problem that we're noticing, Dalton. I mean, this is a much smaller East team than Olathe.
And especially
we see him bringing in Maddox now, obviously trying to combat that height. But.
And like you were saying, besides them being smaller, another downside of having a team that's so dependent on teamwork, and you know, they can play phenomenally, and they do, but any injuries too tonight. We had one player injured at practice. I believe that was Will Schneider for a period of time. If they have any one of those key links.
Armstrong with the layup there, and that's enough for Coach Hare to call a timeout. But anyways, what were you saying,
Coach Hare's really they're going to take this time, they're going to reassess.
Yeah, Coach not too happy with curl bomb or pretty much the entirety of the defense right now. Jumping out, it was just 7-7 really. They were shooting free throws, it was just 7 all. And now they've jumped up 7-14 in a span of just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
It's not something you can see if you're a coach.
Really a change in the momentum on those two plays where they really should have hustled. But yeah, like we were saying, if any player gets injured tonight or taken out, it's going to be a big deal for East, because they have this full link of when everybody's on court, they can play really well. But as soon as one of those links is missing, you really start to see the team falter, especially under pressure.
And I mean, you look at their bench, that is a young bench out of East.
Yeah.
Right now, looking at them, Preston Reynolds, the sophomore, Nick Ahrensberg, the junior, Tommy Foster, junior, right? I mean, Jack Slaughter, junior, we're going down. We're not seeing many seniors. Declan and Isaac McDonald obviously out due to injury. So we're seeing a lack of seniors right now, but we've got all but one our seniors on the floor right now trying to get that leadership back in. Coach Hare's thought process most likely. All right, we'll see. Tony Friends up to curl bomb. Curl bomb back to Friends. They're kind of dancing around the three-point line right now. Gilman nearly stolen by Kamari Armstrong. And they're going to call it over and back. It's going to be Olathe East basketball. They're just playing more skilled. They're playing with more hustle.
They are.
They've got a natural height to them already, so they've got that advantage. But really, they're coming in with, I mean, they're displaying way more skill right now.
Yeah.
They're going way harder.
East really needs to stop those quick turnovers and also those quick conversions that happen right after.
Yeah.
It's been a source of a lot of points already.
And you could say that for this entire season. You saw in the Rock game that Rockers, just after these conversions, they take it immediately down court.
Great block by Will Townsend there.
And you'd see them immediately.
That's an incredible three by Sam Carroll there. 17-7 Olathe East right now. Not a great start for the Lancers. We'll see what they can do.
Yeah.
Tony Friends with the ball now. He's looking as if he wants to put it in his own hands right now. He usually tries to put the team on his back in situations like this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But he's always got that ferocious mentality.
But
Will Townsend posting up
Oh,
well.
that's it.
That's a great job by Will Townsend there of obviously combating those taller guys inside, posting up when he knows he needs to.
But that's just one of those things. If East can really start to take advantage of their conversions and really put a hold.
That's going to be a travel call there. So East gaining some momentum. It's 9-17. All right, we'll see what they can do down by 8 here.
When they have time to get set on defense, you can tell that they're ready for it.
Yeah,
that's been their biggest problem all season. If I had to pick one, it's been transition D.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to shut them down.
And they just let teams like Rockhurst and Olathe East just walk all over them after conversion.
They've got that speed, and that's their weakness.
That was the fourth quarter of the Rock game, and
we'll see if they can patch it up.
Curlball looking for his end.
All right, there's Nick Aaronsberg trying to take himself back out to Friends. They're going to call it a foul there on the drive. Still going to be East ball. All right, we'll see here.
Foul cost for 5, Carroll. His first, team third.
Tony Friends throwing it in. All right, scans the court. Out to Curlbaum, trying to drive it in. Does, and can't quite get the lay-in. All right, here we go. That's number 2. Jake Reynolds taking it up the floor. Over, gets it inside to the big guy. The layup, no good. Maddox now with the ball. Taking himself, driving all the way, and nearly gets up, but loses control, and they're going to call a foul. All right, we'll see. Most likely that was called a shooting foul. Yeah, they're lining up. Anderson Maddox is going to be taking 2 here. We'll see if this can bump them up to 11-17. They're gaining some momentum. They've kept them at 17 for a couple minutes now.
Yeah. We're starting to see that defense really get a hold on Olathe East. And they're not letting them.
Maddox no good on the first shot.
And we're not seeing Olathe East just walk all over them with the conversions. You saw, Andy Maddox trying to take advantage of their conversions, really trying to get something jump-started with that, and he's really good for that. Right after a missed shot by Olathe East, he can take it down court and, tallest on the team.
And Maddox good on the second one. Here comes Olathe East on offense here. Lofty pass there, almost stolen. Sam Carroll gets it up, breaks the press. Kamari Armstrong with the ball now. Out to Jake Reynolds, the mitt. That was a big 3 there. Great rebound. All right, here they go. Sam Carroll back up the top to Kamari Armstrong here on the right side. Eyeing down Tony Friends, who's staying right with him. Back out to Reynolds. Reynolds scanning, and they call a foul. They call a foul on Nick Aaronsberg. Well, that's just more of a formality. You put your hand on them, they'll call a foul just to make sure you back off. But I mean,
but that's one of the things.
Those are always annoying to see.
Yeah, Lancers really need to watch their patience right here. Like we said, earlier, they'll get antsy, they'll start taking 3s, but also when they're on D, when they get antsy, that's how fouls happen.
Yep.
And it's a snowball effect.
All right, Jake Reynolds here with the ball. 13 seconds to go. Student section trying to fake him out, and they do get him. He misses off the front iron. Big rebound. Gets it to Curlbaum. The half-court shot. Oh, good. Just short there. Yeah, that's a pretty fast-paced first quarter that we just saw, especially from Olathe East, coming out with a lot of speed from the get-go. It was tied 7-7. They jumped up to 17-7, but East is crawling back here. It's 10-17. All right, well, we'll be right back with you here for the second quarter of this game. All right.
go, and we're back at the beginning of the second quarter. Saw Kamari Armstrong take it back to the top of the key to Jake Reynolds. Back to Kamari Armstrong. Scanning, trying to get it to 21. Charlie Bell. Now back to Armstrong.
All right, Armstrong with the ball here. And they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on Preston Reynolds.
Hate to see it.
The shot there, Jake Reynolds, no good. Rebound there, powerful rebound by Robert Colberg there, and he knocks it down. All right, 19 to 10 to lead the East, but Tony Friends already down at the other end for the Lancers. Friends trying to take it himself, the tough shot there. Tipped out, and yeah, they're gonna call it an over the back on Will Townsend there. Obviously, he's playing up in terms of size. He's got to work a bit harder to get in there, but I mean, that's understandable that you see him over the back call for something like that.
Yep. It really is hard in a game like basketball where height is such a factor. That's just instinct a lot of the times, especially if a smaller team like East, like you said, you're having to work harder for that ball. And a lot of the time it does translate a little bit unfairly into fouls.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. No foul called there. Interesting, but it's East ball. Townsend taking it up to Curlbaum here. The senior Curlbaum on the right side. All right, here's Tony Friends. Scanning, obviously East has played a really collected offense for most of the night, and we see it here from Tony Friends too. All right, Friends at the top of the key. Over to Preston Reynolds there, into Townsend. Thought about posting up. Tries to make a move. Reynolds takes hold of it and draws the foul there. The refs are not being hesitant about blowing that whistle tonight.
No.
All right, let's see.
It's going to be a sub in. We have number 20 now, Jack Ingalls. Oh, excuse me, Tommy Foster. Sorry.
All right, here's Friends. To Gilman, Jack Gilman at the top of the key. Swings it around to Friends. Scanning here. Pulls it back. Looks like Coach Hare told him to set up a play. Kicks it out to Gilman. Gilman trying to drive in, find the post up. Can't. Curlbaum for three, and it's good. Perfect shot by Noah Curlbaum there. 13 to 19 here. And the Lancers are down by 6, trying to cut this lead down as much as they can. Nearly stolen there. Armstrong with the ball. The jumper is good there. Kamari Armstrong been a force in this game for Olathe East, but quickly up the court is Tony Friends, swatted there. Looks like by number 21, Charlie Bell. He was unhappy with that foul call, but it looks like Tony Friends is going to be shooting 2 now.
Quick reminder, you can catch exclusive interviews and behind-the-scenes content by following at SME HARBIE on Snapchat. You can also get live reactions and a live feed of the game straight to your phone by following at HARBIE Sports on Twitter.
All right, and all right, here's Reynolds. Reynolds at the top of the key now. All right, over to Sam Carroll, it looks like on the left side. Looking inside, back out on the right side. Jake Reynolds taking it in. Would have been an and-one call, but he was fouled before the shot.
Yep.
All right, we'll see. He's done a better job here of shutting down Olathe East, really. They've done a really good job of that so far in this second quarter.
But we're really starting to see the game stagnate.
Yeah, that's a great little jump hook there from Charlie Bell with the left hand.
The mid-game with the East really tends to stagnate. It's when, at this point, both teams have kind of gotten a really good feel for each other. And especially they're waiting to see what will happen at the end of the game.
Right there, tipped up. Armstrong with the ball now. Stolen away by Curlbaum and goes up for the easy lay-in there. That's a great hustle play by Noah Curlbaum. And the score's cut down to 16-23.
Those quick shutdowns, especially to Armstrong, are crucial for East right now. He's been one of the main players in terms of those quick conversions.
And he was when we played them first time, all the way back in December.
Yes, he was. 21, Charlie Bell.
Yeah.
The big guy standing at 6'1".
Tony Friends taking it immediately
standing
down
at
the
6'5", but I mean, still can jump out and hit that three. All right, looks like it's going to be Olathe East ball now.
Oh, Sam's going to have a great day.
All right, looks like Jake Reynolds taking it up now. Armstrong with the ball on the left side. Scanning, it looks like he's passing it down. 42, Andrew Sonner, back to Armstrong. Looking inside, there's a post up by 21, Charlie Bell. Sets the screen. Armstrong the shot, no good. Preston Reynolds on the rebound, here comes East. Over to Jack Gilman. Left side up to Tony Friends. Friends swings it to Curlbaum. Curlbaum into Tommy Foster. Tony Friends taking it. Oh, lost control. Obviously, he does a lot of that where he jumps in the air and then picks a decision while he's in the air because he's got so much time to choose.
Yeah.
When he's jumping up, he's got a vertical like no one else on the team right now. But I mean, sometimes you'll paint yourself in a corner by doing that because I mean, you run out of stuff. Run out of ideas. All right, here we go. Jake Reynolds here taking it up. Armstrong with the ball on the right side. Swings it back. All the way over. Jake Reynolds for three. No good, and the rebound by Preston Reynolds, 16-26. And he's fouled, looks like before the shot. And Noah Curlbaum holding up too. It looks like he's going to be shooting to Noah Curlbaum here with 3:35 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, like you were talking about, Tony Friends, vertical like no other. And especially, you know, we see that mid-air decision making. And we also see, like you said earlier, when he likes to try and carry the team on his back a lot of the time when they're in this stagnant gameplay and they're struggling. And he's just got such a ferocious speed to him that, you know, he'll scan at the top of the key. He'll take, you know, since we don't have a timer, he'll take that 30 seconds, you know, they'll pass it around. It's good. And he'll take his 30 seconds, they'll pass it around at the top of the key and make their decision. And then within, you know, 2 seconds, Friends will be right up making a layup.
All right, here they go. Here comes Olathe East on offense. 21, Charlie Bell with the ball over to Armstrong. Trying to drive in, right back outside. The three is no good. And they're going to call on the back on Preston Reynolds there. Again, very not hesitant at all. All those fouls.
Foul on Henschel, 24, Reynolds. His first, team 6.
Back to Jake Reynolds at the top of the key. Trying to dodge Tony Friends. It's Andrew Sonner. Oh, almost good for three. Jack Gilman got a hold of the ball. Taking to Andy Maddox, taking down the left side of the court. Looking out to the left wing for Reynolds. Back up to Curlbaum. Curlbaum not good for three.
All right, here he goes. Jake Reynolds up the floor now. Slowing down, then immediately speeding up, driving in. No good, but tipped out by Olathe East there. If anything, those are the open back fouls you got to watch for. They're really penalizing East. East is a smaller team. You see a smaller team like that, usually the refs consider, hey, if they're calling those over the back fouls, they'll ease up a bit. But really not these refs. You see, looks like 42 there. Andrew Sonner standing at 6'4". I mean, you'd think they'd have a bit more. They'd have a bit more tolerance for that kind of thing.
Yeah. You'd really think they'd put it under scrutiny. And I think that's something.
And the three from Anderson Maddox there.
I think that's something that the Lancers are having to adjust to this game too. They feel, you know, we are a little bit of that underdog team and we can get a bye in some of those scenarios, but they're really having to hold up to the scrutiny of these refs tonight. They're just not letting anything go.
All right, inside here. Looks like there's Charlie Bell back out to Armstrong. Over the side, it looks like there's number 12, Brett Apel. Back to the top to Reynolds.
You hear the student section getting rowdy. No timer really takes a toll on these guys.
Yeah.
Because, you know, every team in this Keisha, they'll take all their time. Really trying to get something started. Oh, looks like it's going to be out on the Lancers.
East has been doing a really good job closing the gaps that they create, but the problem is every once in a while they get into a situation where there's just 3, 4, and 5 points for Olathe East, just bringing it back to a 10-point game.
Yeah.
They can never get to tie it up.
Yeah, they really got to close off those little mistakes and those transitions, those quick transitions that have allowed Olathe East to at least get fouled, to get to the free throw line like they are right now. But I mean, the biggest thing is they're small. They got to play up. They've got to play harder, and that's something that we're seeing them get there. But we haven't seen them. They really haven't reached that point yet.
They're able to keep pace and they're able to keep along, but they aren't able to change that momentum yet.
Exactly.
And that can be a losing factor, one of the most important factors, unless they can turn it around soon.
All right. Here comes curl bomb block there, and it's going to be out of bounds. It looks like on number 12, Brett Apel. Again, that size is the fact that we've seen a lot of blocks from Olathe East. Score of 21 to 28. Olathe East up. 1 minute, 22 left. Maddox for the 3.
Good.
Beautiful shot by Andy Maddox. Those are 2 threes in a row, and it's 24 to 28. All right, well, maybe we'll see him catch up here.
Yeah, that's really what we're looking for. Maddox taking that 3. If they can hold their own right now against, you know, people is like Kamari Armstrong, absolute force on Olathe East. With how long these next 2 plays are probably going to take, hopefully we'll see East having the ball right before the buzzer's going to go out.
Exactly. 50,
well, every
50
time they
seconds
score,
left.
every time they score, they get a chance to set up.
Oh.
And here, and almost saved it. They're going to call it out. 41.8 left in the second quarter. 28-24. Olathe East on top right now. All right, we'll see Nick Aaronsburg check out. Jack Slaughter check in.
Swipe the key card. He's in the hotel room.
All right, Jake Reynolds now. Slowing it down. Brett Apel with the ball. Armstrong now. Back to Apel on the right side. Back to Armstrong. They're milking this puck as much as they can.
Are.
And Armstrong taking it himself. Swinging around. And it looks like Olathe East is gonna. Yeah, they're gonna get this last shot. 9 seconds left. Here's Armstrong. Back out. Inside, the layup is good by Angel Son as we end this first half. 30 to 24. Lancers down by 6. No time left. All right, we're gonna go on to halftime. We will stay here for a special induction, and we'll be right back with you to cover this third quarter.
your attention, please, we'd like to honor a special individual for tonight. My name is Wiley Wright, and I'm the boys swim coach here at China Mission East. And I have been a swimming coach here at China Mission East for 34 years, and this man was hired me back then, and I'm the last individual connected with our newcomer here at the school. Tonight, it's our pleasure to introduce our first inductee to the China Mission East Athletic Hall of Fame. Dr. Art Newcomer served as Director of Athletics at China Mission East from 1965 to 1995. East only featured 6 varsity sport programs when Art first became the athletic director. Over his 30 years at the helm, he grew the athletic department to 22 boys and girls sports, being one of the first athletic directors to champion the varsity sport competition for girls under Title IX. Dr. Newcomer founded the All Sports Booster Club, as well as the annual Manta Day Parade. That's a tradition here at China Mission East. However, his contributions extended far beyond the halls of China Mission East. In his 30 years as athletic director, Dr. Newcomer is respected for his leadership in the field of athletic administration at the state and national level. He is one of 11 men and women who founded the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, where he served on its board's directors as secretary-treasurer for 15 years, longer than any athletic director in the nation. He was also one of 7 athletic directors who founded the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Dr. Newcomer is the longest tenured member of the KIAAA Board of Directors, serving since 1969. Art was named the Kansas Athletic Director of the Year in 1978 and was honored with the NIAAA Award of Merit in 1994, the highest honor that can be bestowed an athletic director in the United States. He was the only Kansan ever inducted into the National Athletic Director Hall of Fame in 2011. Dr. Newcomer was the recipient of the University of Kansas Hero Award and is a member of the Kansas State High School Athletic Association Hall of Fame. Art received his undergraduate degree as a place kicker for the Fighting Swedes of Bethany College. He received a master's degree from Fort Hays State University and his doctorate in education from the University of Kansas. Despite Art's incredible resume, he is most admired for his passion for education-based athletics, evidenced in the fact he rarely misses a football or basketball game at Shawnee Mission East. Let's welcome the first member of the Shawnee Mission East Hall of Fame, Dr. Newcomer.
And now current athletic director Debbie Cassidy is going to present Dr. Newcomer with a Hall of Fame plaque. He's also receiving a custom Hall of Fame ring. And the Lancer family has a present to present to him. If Dr. Newcomer would unwrap it, please. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Art Newcomer.
Fans, welcome to the SME Sweetheart Crowning for 2019. We have a wonderful group of candidates who were nominated by the senior class peers. These students are involved in numerous activities at East, including academics, athletics, music, and theater. And the big answer welcome to our returning 2018 Sweetheart Queen, Ms. Riley McCullough. Riley is a freshman at K-State, majoring in elementary education. Thank you, Riley, for being here this evening. We will begin the ceremony with our 2019 Sweetheart King candidates, escorted by their mothers. First, Luke Bledsoe, son of Lori and Stephen Bledsoe.
I love you.
Next, Dalton Cox, son of Katie and David Cox. Next, Kevin Grinstead, son of Wendy Jennings and Chuck Grinstead. Next, Daniel Hammond, son of Mary Ann and Dan Hammond. Next, Hannah Saul, son of Hannah and Aman Asawi. Next, Johnny Looney, son of John and Carrie Wilkerson Looney. Connor Sowally, son of Suzanne and Joel Sowally. Next, Jet Shimmer, son of Megan and John Stevens and Mike Shimmer. Will Stapp, son of Sarah and Bill Stapp. Next, Davis Vaughn, son of Joan Francis and Ronnie Vaughn. Coley Woods, son of Aaron and David Woods. And finally, our last candidate who did not join us this evening, but let's acknowledge Quincy Eslack, son of Angela and Matt Eslack. And now, for young ladies nominated for 2019 Sweetheart Court. Hazel Eslack, daughter of Angela and Matt Eslack. Next, Sophia Egan, daughter of Jenny and Brian Egan. Kiki Eric, daughter of Sally and Dennis Eric. Next, Emily Faye. Daughter of Lauren and David Faye. Taylor Ford. Daughter of Krista and Jeremy Ford. Next, Parker Gordon. Daughter of Gretchen and Corey Gordon. Iris Hyde. Daughter of Ann Hyde and Matt Hyde. Next, Riley Kimmel. Daughter of Heather and Bill Kimmel. Maeve Kinney. Daughter of Shazon and John McKinney. Next, Nat Nish. Daughter of Susan and the late Richard Nish, escorted by Ox Topher. Piper Nowlin. Daughter of Bridget and John Nowlin, escorted by Fletcher Nowlin. And finally, Lauren Winston. Daughter of Bernie and Richard Winston. Thanks to the sweetheart Queen and King and their chorus, and of course the Kenneths for being so gracious and giving time. The sweetheart dance, Me Slightly, is tomorrow evening from 8 to 10 p.m. in the cafeteria. Tickets will be $10 for the dance. Students need to bring their current identification cards and forms for bringing it on each to the dance. And now, for that special moment, your second attendant king, Penny Asawi. Your second attendant queen, we have a tie. Taylor Ford and Riley Kimmel. And now, for our first attendant king and queen. Our first attendant king, Mr. Daniel Hammond. And our first attendant queen, Miss Lauren Winston. And now for our sweetheart king and queen. And the 2019 Shine Machine Sweetheart King is Mr. Davis Vaughn. And now, the 2019 Sweetheart Queen, Miss Kiki Eric. Congratulations to all the candidates for this year's 2019 Sweetheart Court. At this time, the candidates please recess to the other end of the court into the auditorium for photographs. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Sweetheart Court.
Where do you have a donut? You have a donut in the car, Miranda.
It's weird. I keep I'm looking for your car because I was not sure if I'm gonna be late or not, but you're still there. Yeah.
Good to see you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, cool. Hey.
I'm really getting concerned they're going to start hitting that corner. Are they all have important things to be doing back there? Take your over 5 now!
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lancers up 30-24 right now. Or no, Lancers down 30-24. But here we are with Preston Reynolds at the line shooting 2 here. Shot is good, 25-30 now. Well, we saw a Lancer team that was pretty moderately paced, but their biggest problem was, of course, they're smaller than Olathe East right now. They've got to be able to size up. They've got to be able to work just a bit harder in the paint, because really where they're getting beat at rebounds, and they're getting blocked down low. And they're getting bodied on offense, too, when they're on defense. So it's been a struggle, but, I mean, they're close. They're sticking with them. It's 26-30, so we should be good. Let's see. All right, here they go. 21, it looks like Charlie Bell there outside. Kicks it left to Sam Carroll. Carroll back to Bell. Bell back to Carroll. Inside to Bell. All right, kicks it to the right side. There's Armstrong. Scanning right back out to Carroll on the left side, over to Jake Reynolds. And he travels.
Nice break. Good hold by the East defense there.
Yep. All right, let's see what they can do. Here comes East on offense. Tony Friends with the ball now. All right, Friends taking it up. Kicks it out to Aaronsburg. Aaronsburg trying to make a move. Back out to Friends. Friends scanning. And again, that's what we've seen all game. Just being analytical. They're not really attacking like Olathe East. Olathe East has really been, let's get the ball inside, let's score quick. East has been, let's sit back and see what we can take. And Friends there, the air ball. Kicks back out. Great job by Preston Reynolds to get it out. And Maddox with the three. That's his third of the night. Wow. He's been feeling good from the three-point line. And, I mean, that's what we've seen.
And that's got to help out that East team's morale there. Yeah. Speaking of which,
especially considering there's the timeout from Olathe East, and I mean that's 29-30.
Yep.
They're catching up.
That's 5 points straight for this Lancers basketball.
They were down
team.
7-17 to start the game. They're at 29-30. All right, we'll be right back with you. We're gonna take a short break at this timeout. All right, welcome back. Here's Jake Reynolds with the ball. Back inside, there's Bell. Bell, the jump hook, no good, but it almost was, and he'll shoot two from the line. Again, like I was talking about Ty and Alex, those quick passes underneath, and then they're just able to get those little shots, but they're able to get to the line because they're drawing those fouls, they're bigger. And Bell knocks down the first free throw. 29-31. Olathe East up. All right, here comes his second. And the second is good for Charlie Bell. All right, here comes Curlbaum. Aaronsburg scanning, takes the three. No good off the front iron. Powerful rebound to Noah Curlbaum. Way to go getting in there. And he's going to get two shots to the line now. 29-32 Lancers. Quick opportunity to put it into a one-point game scenario here.
Great recovery, not giving up on the play.
Very aggressive by Curlbaum there. Great play.
And Curlbaum no good.
Off the back iron.
All right, here comes the second. And the second is good for Curlbaum. It'll be 30-32.
Friends looking to press a little bit there.
Yeah.
Trying to put a little pressure on him.
Exactly. They're trying to get basically short of a press. That's where they are. Just about as close to a press as you can get right now, trying to be powerful.
Good offensive rebound there by Robert Kohlberg for the Hawks. Kicks it out over to Reynolds. Reynolds inside to Kohlberg, and that is a foul on either East's Reynolds or Maddox, it looked like.
It looks like, yeah, Curlbaum or Preston Reynolds there, but regardless, Jake Reynolds taking it out from the underneath.
So that one was on Reynolds, and he'll be subbed out for number 32, Will Townsend.
All right, here they go. Inside to the big guy. almost there, but the fact that they can do that is just insane.
Maddox to curl bomb and
one. Great shot.
Basket good, but for 30, Noah Curlbaum.
Great play there by Curlbaum. Great vision, getting down the court past the Hawks defenders.
All right, Curlbaum shooting one, could take the lead. That's something we really didn't anticipate in the first quarter. And he does. East up 33-32. Really seen a flip in the momentum this second half. All right, here comes Kamari Armstrong for Olathe East. Taking it up, finds a hole, drives, blocked by Curlbaum, but it was a foul in the process, and he'll be shooting 2 here. Looks like an opportunity to get right back up.
Looked like there was definitely some contact there. I'm not sure if I would go as far as to call that a foul, though.
I don't know. I mean, these refs have not been hesitant to blow the whistle all night.
Okay.
And it's good. Armstrong been one of the more consistent players for Olathe East, and we saw it too when they played, when they were here just a couple months ago. East lost 55-60, and Armstrong was one of the key players in making that happen as he makes the second shot there. 34-33, Olathe East. Nick Ahrensberg taking the ball up now. Scanning, taking his time. Maddox now inside, great pass to Curlbaum. Looks like it should have been a foul, but he comes up with the rebound somehow, and there's finally the foul. Pretty surprised there's Andrew Sonner there, but no surprise from us probably. I mean,
and it looks like it will be a throw-in. No free throws for Curlbaum. Back over to Curlbaum, takes a shot, no good.
No good there. Rebound by Sonner, up to Reynolds. Reynolds taking it himself. Trying to find a hole to Armstrong. Swings it around. Charlie Bell back to Reynolds, sorry. Reynolds to Sonner. Sonner trying to find Carroll, and he does. Carroll trying to find a hole. Back out to Jake Reynolds. There's the 3, and it's good. Splash for Jake Reynolds there. That's a 3, and it's 37-33 Lancers.
Yeah, unfortunately. 3-point by Andy Maddox is good. Unfortunately, on that last play, Reynolds kind of played up on Bell a little bit too far, and that kind of resulted in East defense really falling apart there. Armstrong taking it up for the Hawks.
All right, here comes Armstrong, driving it in. Nearly gets it in, and it's tipped. And they're gonna.
It was tipped in by Nick there.
Looks like they're going to call that. So that was a foul on Armstrong, so it's East ball. Curlbaum takes it in, but it is blocked by Sonner. Armstrong taking it back down the court, looking to find Bell.
Nearly out of bounds. But here's Carroll. Taking it back up, trying to
reset.
Get composed. Here's Bell back to Carroll. Carroll looking inside to Sonner.
Over to
Armstrong on the left side.
He's always a threat when he has the ball in his hands.
All right, Sonner at the top of the key. Back to Armstrong. We're really seeing a slower Olathe East offense than we've really seen all game. That's a testament to East D. And there's Tony Friends with the steal up the court. Inside, amazing no-look pass to Nick Ahrensberg, and there's the 2. There's Armstrong with the ball.
It's a nice little trick play by Friends there.
And there's Sonner, the foul there, and now they're actually going to call it a travel, and it's East ball.
East is doing a great job of just getting by, the big defense. If you can't beat them in the paint, you got to outrun them.
And they've really started to do that.
Curlbaum's going to the bench. We'll see if East can keep up this momentum without that.
Sometimes we see when he comes out, they kind of lose it a little bit. We'll see. All right, 35-39, Olathe East up. Gilman now. Over to Aaronsburg. Aaronsburg, the quick drive. Great drive there. Townsend trying to get up, and they calling over the back. They've been calling those all night, and it's really been interesting because, I mean, East, a smaller team, you usually see the refs give a bit of leeway to a smaller team like East in terms of their relative size to Olathe East, but I mean, they really haven't.
Yeah.
They've been calling just as much, if not more, on guys like Will Townsend in there. The sophomores coming in, playing big against guys like Andrew Saunders standing at 6'4", and Charlie Bell standing at 6'5". All right, here's Carroll looking inside. Back to Armstrong. Armstrong standing now on the corner. Over to Bell. Puts it in. And they're going to call another foul. And this one's on Jack Gilman, it looks like, as he gets up.
Foul answer for 14, Gilman. His first, team fifth. Shooting for the Hawks, 21, Charlie Bell.
All right, shooting 2 is Charlie Bell. And the first shot is good.
Barely over the rim.
Yeah, 40-35 now, Olathe East. And the second shot is good.
Unshaken by the crowd's taunts.
No.
Very impressive.
All right,
Friends
Tony
looking to
Friends.
drive.
Great drive there, floating into the paint there is Tony Friends. 41-37 now. Olathe East just up by 4.
I mean, that's where East,
Armstrong, the 3, no good.
Tony
Friends here.
Rebound.
Quick up the floor.
Oh.
Gets pickpocketed. Here he goes. Reynolds way up to Kamari Armstrong. Gets it back. Interesting pass. And Sonner. And they'll call another foul on Will Townsend. Those are the calls I'm talking about. Those are the dangerous calls I'm talking about for a ref to call. I mean, East knows at this point this is how those refs are going to call the game. They've got to really sit back. Hare's got to bring in a timeout, and he's got to say, look, guys, I know you're trying to hustle. I know you're trying to play big, but they're going to call everything. You've just got to box out, stay straight, and that's really the best they can do right now.
Yeah,
because unfortunately, they're not being given any sort of benefit of the doubt.
If they see contact there, they're calling it pretty much immediately.
Krobon subbed back in. Obviously, those last few plays he was out, you saw East fall back a little bit. Let's see if he turns it around.
All right, here's Tony Friends here. Curl bomb now. Over to Anderson Maddox. Maddox up to Gilman. Gilman back to Tony Friends on the right side. Friends trying to find a hole. Back to Gilman. Gilman takes the 3, and it's good. Great shot by Jack Gilman there.
Good momentum.
And it's 40-44. It should be. 40-44 now.
Jack Gilman.
Friends playing close. Pass goes over to Carroll. Over to Armstrong.
All right. Sonner, good. The shot. Obviously, he's got that bigger size, but he's also got obviously some great skill down in the post, posting up there. All right.
Oh, yeah, that was
a reach.
Yeah, looked like he kind of hooked him there. I would have been surprised if they didn't call that. It looks like he hesitated for just a second there.
Yeah.
Foul Hawks for 21, Bell. His second, team fifth.
All right, we'll see here. Ace looks like they're throwing it in. Here's Tony Friends. Down by 6, they're going to have to come up with some solutions here. 51 seconds left in the third. All right, here's the 3, curl bomb, no good, and it's on the top of the backboard. It's going to be a possession change. And here comes Olathe East. Obviously 45 seconds. We've seen Olathe East has done a pretty good job once a quarter closes out to really take that last shot. We might see that here. Here's Jake Reynolds. Back up to Carroll. Armstrong looking inside. Gets it. Interesting. Yeah, that was
a call.
No,
that was
interesting
a good call.
move, I was meaning.
Yeah.
By 11, Robert Kohlberg there. Couldn't quite make up his mind, but he went up, he got fouled, and he's at the line. He's shooting 2 now.
Shooting for the Hawks, number 11, Robert Kohlberg.
His form looked a little rushed there. He makes
the
his
shot
second
is
one.
good. All right, 40-47 here. Curl bomb with the ball, 25 seconds left. They're definitely going to hold it till the end. Back to Curl bomb, slowing it down. Maddox now. Kind of revolving around the three-point line between Aaronsburg, Maddox, and Curl bomb. 10 seconds left. We'll see which one they go with. Probably Curl bomb. Trying to find a shot. Back out. Maddox, the three is no good. Tries to rebound it. No call there.
Really?
Tony Friends, I know.
That is.
Tony Friends goes up for the rebound there, but no call. So we're headed into the fourth quarter. Score 47-40, Olathe the East, and we'll be right back to bring you the fourth quarter. All right, welcome back. Here's Jake Reynolds with the ball. Middle of the court here. Back out to Reynolds at the top of the key. Armstrong here.
Big
Kicks it over.
mismatch there, yeah.
Yeah,
with Sonner
42 to
and
Sonner.
Armstrong
And the
with
shot by
floater.
Armstrong. And Maddox with the rebound here. Maddox taking it up himself. Trying to get inside. Kicks it back out. Nick Aaronsburg here. Out to Maddox. Maddox the three. Fade away. Not quite. Just off the front iron. And here comes Armstrong.
Down to
Inside
Sonner.
to Sonner. No defense. Stolen away. And they call the foul. Very interesting. Yeah, you're seeing a mad Sean Harry. You're seeing a mad student section. Nobody's happy with these calls.
Wow, that seemed to be about as clean as you can get.
Great hustle play, though, by
Yeah.
Preston Reynolds. You
Yeah,
know,
they
just
tried to grab that
unfortunate with
ball.
the call.
All right, here's 42, Andrew Sonner taking two.
He's been great with free throws so far.
Absolutely, knocking down most of them. Free throws have been a huge part of Olathe East lead. You take away the free throws, most likely it'd be
This is a much closer game.
yeah. Take away free throws from both sides.
That's true. Sonner for his second. And he makes it.
All right, here comes Tony Friends.
Looking to drive.
Kicks it out, Noah curl bomb over to Maddox. Maddox trying to find someone. Here's Tony Friends. Scanning, Will Townsend steps out to grab it. Back to Friends. Friends trying to see Aaronsburg on that short corner. Takes it himself, tries to take the fadeaway. And he does draw the foul, but not with the shot, it looks like.
Oh,
really?
It looks like they're giving it to him.
Interesting,
Yeah.
giving him the shooting
So that's
call.
going to be two free throws for Tony Friends.
Foul Hawks for two, Reynolds, his second, team 6. Shoot for Lancers for three,
All right,
Tony Friends.
here's Tony Friends. And it's no good off the front iron. It's probably part of that fatigue. I mean, you practice that as much as you can in practice, but you can't quite simulate it perfectly. And Tony Friends, no good. Here's Jake Reynolds now. Reynolds driving in, no good. Will Townsend, the great rebound there. to Nick Ahrensberg, over to Tony Friends, taking himself up that short corner, can't quite get it in. Great move by Tony Friends, though. Inside and right off the dribble, there he is. 22, Mason Addison there. 40 to 51, Olathe East. They could be pulling away.
Oh, they need to pass.
Great job by Nick Ahrensberg, yeah.
That was a good drive, good foul, but
East seems to be just rushing the offense, you know, forcing shots, forcing layups, you know, not moving the ball around.
East needs to take a breath, move the ball.
Bit of play in, you know, try to get a good three.
Yeah, wait for the look to come.
Ahrensberg good on the shot.
East down 10. Very good. Armstrong taking it down the court.
All right, here comes Armstrong and Olathe East. Up by 9 here. Let's see what their offensive play is. Tony Friends there steals it. And it's knocked out of bounds.
Great read by Friends there.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit too slow.
Staying quick on defense.
Yeah. And Friends has been on Reynolds all night. He's been very, very close to him. Armstrong driving and air ball.
And there's Tony Friends taking it himself. Up to Maddox. Maddox trying to keep in control. Great tip in by Will Townsend there. The sophomore with the tip in. Great play there.
That is fantastic.
That's always what you want to see out of a young guy.
That's
sophomores really added a lot to the team this year.
Obviously. And Addison, great little dump in there to 11, Robert Colbert. And they clap back with 44-53 now.
Oh.
Inside Townsend blocked. All right, and here comes East. Nick Ahrensberg throwing it in. Here's Tony Friends.
Oh.
Driving, kicks it out, tipped, and stolen by Olathe East. Here comes Jake Reynolds. And they called a foul on Nick Ahrensberg, and that'll be an and 1 for Jake Reynolds.
There you go again, another Olathe East score off what seemed to be another forced East shot. You know, really he was just, you know, clobbered in the paint there, had no look. Did not need to do that, could have waited for a better opportunity to score.
Yeah, I mean, East is rushing themselves on offense for sure. 5 minutes, 27 seconds. They're looking at the scoreboard. They think, you know what, we got to get back as fast as possible. And the way they do that right now is just they're not a rushing team. That's really not how they've played all year, and it's not how they're probably going to start to play now. They've got to slow it down and find the best shot they can right now while they still have time. Maddox taking it himself and doing
great
exactly that.
strip by Reynolds.
Here comes Curlbaum. Trying to take it himself and drive in. That's a great job by Noah Curlbaum. See, he can get away with those things.
Yeah.
He's probably their leader right now and is able to get those shots right when they need them as they call a timeout here. Well, I mean, Ty, what do you think they got to do right now? It's a 9-point game, 5 minutes left. What's East play?
I mean, I think it's on their defense. They really need to slow down this Hawks offense. I mean, they've got Armstrong, who's kind of killing it right now. The whole Hawks team is just really working together very cohesively, and I think East needs to disrupt that on defense, go for a little bit more steals and blocks. I know these refs have been calling any contact, but at this point, we need the ball more than anything.
Yeah.
And I mean, on offense, I think they just need to follow their game plan. When they were cruising at the beginning of this half, it was because they were taking it slow. They were taking the best shots that they could find, and they were making them.
Yeah, and it was all about finding the perfect balance between slow and fast. I mean, when you saw them start this game, it was tied up 7-all. They were going really slow, but that was their problem. They were going so slow that they let the East jump out to a 17-7 lead. So they've got to find that happy medium right now. The one that they had about 10 minutes ago, to be honest, and the one that got them back in this game. They're down by 9 right now. They were down by, I think, 11 beforehand. I mean,
they were down by 6 at half, I believe.
Yeah,
they
6
came
at
back
half.
from that
Before that, they were down 11. The points have really fluctuated, but if anything, if the before in this game has taught us anything, it's that East can probably come back as long as they can find that perfect balance. All right, here comes Jake Reynolds. Bell here. Out to Armstrong. Armstrong scanning and kicks it out. There's Sonner. Back to Armstrong. Takes it to the left side. Slowing down. Back out to Sonner. Tips.
Oh.
Great D there. Staying straight up. And it takes it in. That's, again, it's they're just so, they're such a big team. They're such a big team.
Yeah.
They're able to get in easy points down low. And honestly, that's a bit on Hare too. He's got to find a way to balance those. He's got to find a way that they can minimize their impact.
Wow.
And that's a great little acrobatic layup there from Nick Ahrensberg, and that's an and one. Opportunity to make it a 10-point game here, or an 8-point game. Slow on the clock.
His fourth, teammate.
And it's good.
Lancers down by 8. They've made a dent. That was a great play by Reynolds, or by Ahrensberg, excuse me.
They can't let up though. They gotta you know, respond, stop the Olathe East offense.
All right, here's Armstrong taking it up. 4 minutes left in 15 seconds. Armstrong takes it and in the bell, and he knocks it down.
I mean, it doesn't matter how much you.
Caught Townsend jumping
It doesn't matter how much you score. If you keep giving up points, you're not going to win.
Yep. All right, Maddox now inside to Townsend, nearly stolen away from. Curl palm.
Wow.
Grabs it and puts in the layup. He's been scrappy all night, and that's really helped them get back in this game. Great job there by Noah Curlbaum.
I mean, Curlbaum's been the key for East all season.
He's definitely been their anchor now that Meeks is gone. There was a big spot to fill. It took him a few games to really gain that leadership position, but once he did, he hasn't let go of it. All right, here's Armstrong now on the left side. Armstrong in, crosses both himself and Noah Curlbaum up. And now Tony Friends with the ball. Quickly up, Curlbaum 2 steps and a nice layup there. You know, I thought for a sec they'd call him no travel just because that seems to be a tendency. Nowadays, you see him taking 2 steps, but they'll oftentimes call that travel anyway. But now they cut it down to a 6-point lead and a timeout here by Olathe East, and we'll get a short break, and we'll be right back here with you after this timeout.
Shawnee Mission East is down 59-53 to the Olathe East Hawks with 3 minutes left in the game.
All right, we'll see here. Jake Reynolds with the ball, throwing it in. Nearly. And they call a foul there. Good job of drawing the foul. Looks like that's number 5, Sam Carroll. Interesting that they didn't really have a deep man back there on defense to stop that.
Yeah.
All right, Carroll. And it is good. Puts it to 53-60. He's down by 7. All right, here's Carroll. And it's good. All right. Here comes Noah Curlbaum here. And we'll see moderate pace right now. They're down by 8. Still Curlbaum taking his time, trying to find a good shot here. All right, Maddox with the ball now. He's trying to drive it himself. Finds the hoop and somehow gets that shot in. That's a great shot by Anderson Maddox. Barely looked at the rim, or barely looked at the hoop there. All right, here comes 22. Mason Addison dumps it off to Jake Reynolds. Oh, great moves there by Armstrong. Second Mason Addison. Kicks it up to Reynolds. Reynolds taking it up, trying to milk the clock as much as he can. The help D is there.
That pass was a little bit too hard, and wow.
Wow, pretty angry Andrew Sonner there. And,
yeah.
Wow, and they're gonna call it, looks like a foul on.
I disagree!
And the ref disputing the call. And they'll call it, looks like a foul on East.
Huh.
It was a bit of a tie-up. I couldn't really see. Might have been a jump ball, but I think Anderson Maddox's right leg was hooked over, so it's not really a jump.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Jake Reynolds taking it in.
Wow.
Straight up he couldn't have played better defense. Oh, yeah. That's just a great shot by Jake Reynolds. 55-63. Here comes Aaronsburg taking it up. Shot. He's fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2, 55-63.
Foul on Hawks for 5, Carroll. His third team 90.
All right, they've got 2 minutes left, down by 8. Really, they don't have a choice to really take their time anymore. They've got to find something quick on offense.
Well, they've got to stop them on defense.
I
mean, East is not doing a bad job of scoring. They're doing an awful job of stopping the Hawks from scoring. And I mean, it's really not their fault. The Hawks are just outworking them on offense.
Aaronsburg, no good. All right, down by 7. Here comes Kamari Armstrong. Takes it himself, gives it off to Carroll. Carroll back out to Sonner. Sonner to Armstrong on the left side. Sizing up with Curlbaum there. Finds someone inside. Stolen away by Tony Frentz. Here he comes.
Great pass.
Into rebound there.
Okay.
Somehow gets it back in. Now this is where you got to take just a couple seconds, figure out your offensive plan, and go with it.
Yeah, and it looks like Maddox is just.
Maddox takes it in and gets fouled.
Obviously, obviously, wish could have converted on that transition there. You know, East needs quick turnovers, quick points, but we'll take the free throws that Maddox could get.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see him here. First shot, no good off the back iron. Maddox looking pretty fatigued right now. Obviously, pretty much every big guy playing for the Lancers right now is fatigued. They've had to play up. They've had to,
and they've had to
play more
the whole game.
Yeah.
Because the Hawks are just using that height to their advantage, and they're doing it perfectly.
And Maddox knocks down the free throw, making it 57.
6-point deficit with a minute and 15 left.
Armstrong inside.
Hawks. Oh, and that's his travel.
And
that's a travel.
Carries his foot. And it's going to be East ball. They needed that. They needed that. They needed something that would swing the ball quickly, and they found it. Here's Preston Reynolds taking the ball.
Opportunity here.
All right, here's Curlbaum. He's got in the field. Court. And he does knock down the layup. And a quick East timeout.
Exactly what they needed there. Quick score after the turnover.
And now it's a 4-point game with a minute
1 minute left.
I mean,
they're down by 6. I mean, 1 minute left. They've got to do that. They've got to be able to force those turnovers or those mistakes like those travels. Really expect Sean Hare to throw on a press right now. I mean, he's kneeling down. He's showing them some kind of play. Most likely going to be a press. They've got a press right now.
Yeah. And East has seen these close fourth quarters this season. We know that all too well.
Yeah. And we saw this before with Olathe the East do whatever they wanted on offense. Right now, Shawnee Mission East, they've got to put a press on. They've got to make sure that if they cross that half-court line, they're making mistakes when they do, or that they turn the ball over before they can.
Yep.
And really, in the last game, they didn't make sure of that at all. They let them go down. They let the clock run down to around 45 seconds, and then finally started fouling, and then you get into the foul cycle, and you get trapped.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here.
They need to force a turnover. They need to get the ball with over 30 seconds left, and they need the Hawks not to score here. They absolutely need to get a quick turnover.
All right,
that's pretty much it.
See it, Armstrong here.
Oh, almost.
Good D there.
Right off the leg of Reynolds, it looked like. Just about a steal. Looks like they're going to try another press.
Here's Carroll. Inside to Armstrong.
Timeout?
Looks like they're going to call it a timeout.
Timeout on the Hawks.
For the East. I mean, that probably bailed him out a little bit there. It looks like Armstrong was escaping that trap.
Like he had gotten through.
Timeout for Olathe East, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4-point game. If East can stop him here, if they can get a turnover, if they can get a missed shot, it's unlikely they'll get a missed shot. But I mean, if they can get a turnover, if they can put up to the line and he can miss, then really we've got a ball game here.
Oh, yeah.
But if East can't do that, if they go down and they let him milk clock and they let him get to the line, or they let someone like Kamari Armstrong or Jake Reynolds or even, Sam Carroll get to the line, it's going to be dangerous. I mean, when you fall down by 6 and there's a minute left, I mean, you know that when you give the ball back to Olathe East, you're going to start getting foul traps, and then that's free throws.
And it's scary.
And you can't bet on a team like Olathe East missing free throws.
Yep.
They've made them all night long.
And looks like they're calling a quick reach in on Tony Friends there, and Armstrong's going to the line, who has been a very, very consistent free throw shooter tonight. I'm surprised.
And he's going to be shooting 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised Friends didn't guard in between Armstrong and the ball there. This would have seemed like the more obvious play there to prevent their star player from getting the ball.
You see.
Armstrong.
The shot is good. Just as collected as he was at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. And he doesn't even look
He doesn't look tired at all.
Yep. These Hawk players have been able to come in and off the bench because they have that deep bench with the height.
Yeah.
I mean, it all comes
They've
down
got
to
that height on the bench.
They've got the height.
All right, here comes Tony Friends. Friends getting to the left side. Outside Maddox, the 3.
Oh.
Nearly good, but not quite.
Oh, what? Is that?
Yeah, looks as if they're
on curl ball?
Yeah.
Really?
They've been calling those all night. We've been talking about it all night. The over the back calls that they called. I mean, those are just shorter guys getting scrappy. That's basketball. They gotta let them play.
Yeah.
But I mean, regardless, East down by 6.
This
Some free throws coming up.
I think if
we'll see what happens. Free throws good. They have been so impeccable. You got to give that to Olathe East.
Oh, it's incredible.
And I mean, gee, that's crazy. Jim Super.
I mean, the Hawks just outplayed the Lancers.
Yeah. Jim Super, their coach, obviously credits to getting the team such great free throw capability.
Looks like
tripped
Maddox
up there is Maddox.
There.
And looks like they're going to call a foul and have him go to the line.
His 3rd.
I'm not sure how reliable he'll be. Down by 7, 38 seconds left. Shot is good. Beautiful shot by Maddox there. Down by 6 now.
Putting in Jack Slaughter.
Yeah, they're putting in their speedy guys right now.
Going for a steal, for sure. Maddox's second is good.
Shot is good.
And it's a 5-point game.
There you go. And they let Armstrong in relatively quickly. Give it back to Armstrong.
And there's
Huge
Reynolds.
hole in the press.
Oh, my goodness. Oh!
Interesting.
Really? Let's see that again.
Let's see that replay here.
Foul for 30. Curl off his 5th.
Yeah, he might have been moving. I don't know. It was close. It was close. I mean, close enough to where you can give some discrepancy to the refs. Though.
Yeah.
Obviously, Hare not happy about it right now.
Well, if Sonner can knock these down, I'm thinking the Lancers don't have too much of a shot left.
And it's good. Yeah. He's been impeccable at the line. He
really
hasn't.
has.
I don't remember a time where he's missed, and he's been to the line so many times. I mean, you can't count on him missing anything.
Yeah.
Sonner the shot, no good off the front iron. Here comes Maddox at the left side.
And there's
Maddox the three, no good. And Sonner the rebound. 20 seconds left, and there's the foul.
And here comes the foul cycle.
Yep. That's what we were talking about. I mean, if you let them do what they needed on offense and they couldn't really get that press going, I mean, it's expectable. But
it looked like they were going soft on them, even in the press.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really similar game to them when they played it just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that ended 55-60.
This one's just slightly higher.
You can't blame it all on the refs.
Oh,
it's not
no,
on the refs.
I mean,
and that's the thing. I mean, you saw a East team that was really doing all they could with what they had.
Yeah, much credit to East for holding a game this close with two big men who just were on all night.
Oh yeah.
And there you see the miss from Nick Aaronsburg and Gilman trying to recover.
That's gonna be East ball. But they're just kind of.
Yeah, they're going through the motions.
Out of tank.
They got
empty tank.
I mean, it was a great game plan by the Hawks. They had slightly more. They had height on them.
Yep.
Big game.
That's gonna be it, guys.
The Shawnee Mission East Lancers will fall to the Olathe Hawks, 68-61.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. On behalf of myself, Ty, Alex, and the Harbinger, we want to thank you. And we'll see you next time on the Harbinger Live broadcast.